Hey, what's up, guys? Back at it again. Let me hit you with some real talk. Most people apply for jobs that they aren't even qualified for, and then they wonder why they never hear back from these jobs. Here's the secret: before you even think about applying for a job, you need to look at the skills that job requires. Then go get those skills that the job requires. Today, I'll show you exactly how to do that. So when you hit apply, your resume actually stands out and you get the interview. So let's get into it. The first thing you would do is you would hop on websites like LinkedIn, Indeed, or ZipRecruiter. Then you want to search for your dream job title. In the case of this one, we're looking at an HR administrative assistant, right? So then you want to open at least 5 job listings and look for patterns within those jobs, right? So what are the top skills employees are asking for? Write them down. If you don't have those skills yet, that's your roadmap. Step 2, get the skills. Now that you know what skills you need, here's how to go get them fast and free. Use online courses like websites like Coursera, Google Career Certifications, and LinkedIn Learn offers free or cheap training in almost any field. Second, watch YouTube tutorials. There are thousands of high quality tutorials on coding, marketing, finance, and more. Third, do a personal project. If you need experience, create your own. Want to get into graphics design? Make a portfolio. Looking for like marketing jobs? Start a small campaign for a local business. Need customer service experience? Do freelance gigs. You don't have to wait for a company to hire you to build these skills that you need now. So you can just prove your value later. Step 3, get real world experience. Employers love real world experience. So let's get some. Look for like internships and apprenticeships. Even unpaid internships can boost your resume. Freelance. Use sites like Fiverr or Upwork to do small projects for people. Volunteering. If you need leadership skills, help out in the community or like schools. If you can show that you've already done the work, you're 10x more likely to land a job. Okay, moving on. And the next skill would be new skills. Add these new skills. Now that you've put in the work, it's time to make your resume shine. Update your skills section. Make sure it matches the job description. Add real world experiences like projects, freelancing, or certifications. Use industry keywords. This helps your resume get past automated filters. Moving on, number 5, apply with confidence. Now you're ready. You don't have to fake it because you actually have the skills. Pro tip: when applying, customize your resume for each job and write a short, powerful cover letter that highlights your experience. So, just looking at a job like this one, you want to go down to, and let me slide this out the way just a little bit, but you want to go down this one, the pays 40,000, right? Make sure that fits your lifestyle and your qualifications. The shift, 8 hour shifts, right? This one's in Swanee, Georgia. So just make sure the area, if it's not in the area that you're willing to at least transfer to, right? Guys, good benefits, 401k, dental insurance, health insurance, paid time off, vision, right? This is where you get into the meat and potatoes, the job summary. They're looking for motivation, right? So you want to write that down. You need to be organized, human resources, and administrative assistance to support our team in a dynamic office environment. So, right there, this is what you want to highlight: what the ideal candidate will be responsible for providing. These are the skills you want to build your resume around. Responsibilities. Make a check box, write down support human resources manager, right? So Google that. What does that mean? What kind of skills are they looking for? And then go get those skills so you can tailor your resume to fit. You also want to use the words that they use that they're looking for in the application. You want to use that same language to them so they'll see, oh well, yeah, he's got that exact skills, right? He supports the hiring process, background checks and employee verification, eligibility, new hire orientation, right? You can hold like orientations for different things. Maybe it's a class orientation or something like that you did that you could put in your resume. So just build around those skills, right? Everything that they have listed in here are the skills exactly that you're going to need, right? So make your checkbox, put that in there, When you get down to qualifications as well, bachelor's degrees, if this is your life chosen job that you want to do, then get your bachelor degree, right? 2 years of experience in HR and administrative. That can be vague, right? You don't want to make stuff, but if for 2 years you worked at the office, say you did at high school, you volunteered, that's HR. If you were in the office taking paperwork and answering phones and stuff, that's considered HR work, right? Just about most blue collar work is not HR work, but white collar work is HR work, right? Filing paperwork, helping people, customer service. Put that stuff in there. Put that at the top of your resume, right? You have name, address, and then right there you'll have just all those details so people can see them. So this is just what you do. You generally just look over these. You click on which one you're interested ones, even ones that you're not qualified for. You go and look at those. You see what skills. So you may be fresh out of school, right? But these skills are the ones you're working right towards. So I go down here and they're in this position, even though this is like an HR generalist, right? And I would see, okay, it requires a bachelor's degree and you got to have 4 years of experience. But I would look at this one and build mines because it's better to be overqualified for a job than a person that's underqualified. But you have to stress that in your resume. So go get these skills, right? And then trying to get that other job that we put in there that pays a 40 wouldn't be a problem. But you need to work towards this anyway because you want to ultimately build up into the $70,000, right? I have a saying, and this is what with most companies and what they look at. You're either moving up in the company or you're moving on. That has to be your mindset. That has to be the process that you live by, right? So if I'm at a company and they don't see any future for me moving up, then I'm moving. I don't want to be stagnant. This workforce and the environment that we're in today, it doesn't allow for you to get a job and work at that job for 30 years like our grandparents and great grandparents. Most of these jobs, you're gonna be there for probably 2 years max, right? And if you're not getting the raises and you're not moving up, you need to be moving on. So that's important to understand and comprehend, right? You want to keep relationships and leave these jobs on good terms, but you also want to be, straight to it, right? I'm not here to just hang around and y'all not going to pay me and different things like the next thing I will want to look at is how to fill out application. So how to fill out applications, most application processes and different like that. Some of them are going to be digital, right? Some of them you have to come in and fill out some other stuff. As much as you can do digital, right? But you want to have all your references together. You want to go to like a website, go and check out applications, right? Go and look at applications so you'll know exactly the main thing you don't want is you don't want to be in front of like an application and you don't have the information that you need to fill it out. People are not going to want to hear, oh, well, I'll come back later and fill it out. No, you want to click on applications, right? View these applications and see what is it they're typically asking for. Type of work desired, is your employment, you're interested in full time, personal, right? This all your personal information, first name, last name, references, education, right? You want to have all of this information with you because all of these jobs are going to ask you. The prepared man is never unprepared, right? So you need to be prepared. And the best way I can tell you how to get prepared for any situation in life is to already have done it before, already become familiar with it. So fill out applications, right? You want to get in front of your friends and family, have them look over your application that you filled out, print one out, have them look out over it and say, hey, can you read it? Is it legible? Does it make sense? Right? So everything you have to put yourself in somebody else's shoes and you have to ask, does this make sense? If I wasn't me and somebody else was reading it, does this make sense? Right? So that's the main thing we wanted to touch on. It's just a quick little video. to get you in the right mindset. Before you apply for your next job, check the skills, go get them, and then let me know in the comments what skills you're working on. And don't forget to like, hit the subscribe bell button, all of that stuff. Let me know if this is the kind of format and video stuff that you need to propel you forward, because I can make more of it. A lot of times, people coming into the workforce, nobody ever sits down with them and explains these kind of concepts. Like I said, you build, just to summarize it real quick, you build from the skill set. So before you start applying for jobs and before you go out and get skills, look at the actual jobs and the skill sets that's what, because a majority of the time, the training and stuff that people are offering and getting may be outdated, right? They might be training you on something that you won't actually use, or right? Companies only value what you can do for them, what skills can you bring that they actually use or need. So, hey, thanks again, guys. Y'all have a good one. Let me know in the comments what you think. If it's anything I can help you with, let me know. Thanks. Have a